What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, I'm Nomad, and I'm back. And today I'm kicking it off with some information about Mortal Kombat 10, or a lot of people are going to be saying Mortal Kombat X. You know what I'm saying? So this is a little bit after E3. We got, pretty much a lot of concrete information about Mortal Kombat X and what's going on with it. And so far, we're going to talk about the build that was at E3. Hopefully some of the stuff stays, maybe some stuff goes, we don't know. But so far, what the game looked like and how it played, it looked really freaking awesome. I haven't played it hands-on, of course, because I'm in South Carolina. But hopefully at EVO they have a build and I will get hands-on and it'll be more updated. Maybe it's even a new character, who knows. But anyway, so there were let's see, of course they announced some of the characters that are definitely in the game. You got Casey Cage, which is daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade. Then you have Devora, which is kind of like an insect queen. You have Ferratora, which is pretty much a duo team, kind of like a midget and a giant. Then you have Kotal Khan, which I'm thinking is more of a relative of Shao Kahn, Khan line, Khan bloodline. And then of course you got this series duo of Scorpion and Sub-Zero. And Scorpion's dead already, so he can just come back at any given time. And Sub-Zero with their clan is very mysterious. There's so many iterations of Sub-Zero, doesn't make any sense. So it's only right that you bring them back. They're kind of like the Ryu and Ken. You cannot have the game without Ryu and Ken. If you have the game without Ryu and Ken, something's wrong. Very wrong. Alright, so what we found out during the trailer, what they were talking about, they were speaking with the director of the creative director, Ed Boon, is that each character now has 3 options, play styles toward them, variables. So you don't have to have, if you truly love a character, say for instance, if you really love Sub-Zero, right? If Sub-Zero has a bad matchup against his own character, well, now Sub-Zero has 3 options to choose from. Let's talk about those options for each character, right? Alright, so Sub-Zero, he has a Cyromancer that adds like the ability to summon ice weapons, so he can use this like ice sword, probably have an ice lance, probably use like his shadow clone and throw people, which we seen in the trailer that he threw his ice shadow, so I'm pretty sure he's able to throw that as well. And then you have, that's more of his offensive. And then I guess, no, I'm sorry, the ice shield, I take that back. When he does like the ice clone, you can't throw that in that version. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about the second one, which is Unbreakable, which adds a frozen aura or a barrier of frost. So that's pretty much for like defensive, more of a defensive type of Sub-Zero. And then you have Grandmaster. Now the Grandmaster is the one that adds an ice clone that can be thrown or used as a shield. And I think that's pretty cool. We're not going to talk and go in detail to a lot of them, but it does definitely add a lot of depth to each character. So let's talk about Scorpion. Scorpion has ninjutsu, which adds unique attacks, utilizing like his dual swords and stuff like that. And so that's going to give him more of a fast offensive place with weapons. His second one, which is Hellfire, adds like a hellball, a demon fire and a flame aura, which is freaking awesome. And then his third one, which is Inferno, it adds the ability to summon a demonic minion. And so what we've seen in the trailer, that he had a minion grab by the legs, and I saw him made one fall from the sky. So I guess that's more of a zoning type Scorpion, if I'm not mistaken. Ninjutsu is more of the offensive, and Hellfire is more of the defensive type. Alright, we'll move on to Kotal Khan. He looks kind of like a shamanistic type god, so he has like blood god, which adds a crystal, obsidian, and blood totems, kind of like a shaman pretty much. If you played Warcraft, you know exactly what I'm talking about. War god, which adds some type of base special move. I don't even know. I actually was reading that line because I couldn't find much information on him. And he has the Sun God, which is God Choking Soul Scorch. So I'm guessing the middle one was the one with the weapon. I don't know what type of weapon it was. A big ass sword. So yeah, the other one is the Sun God Choke and Soul Scorch, which is Sun God. So I guess kind of like a Sun Shaman maybe. Yeah. We'll go with that for right now. And then we come up to Ferratora. That's the little midget and giant David and Goliath combo. We have Ruthless, which adds pain and gain, ability to increase his Tor damage output. That's probably more of the rushdown type. Then you have Vicious, which adds the boss toss, the little cutter, and the increased Pharaoh range, and he throws the little lackey around. And then we have Lackey, which is pretty much an enhanced Tor that fights by itself, and you have Pharaoh watching from the sidelines, running back and forth and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so it's much about them two. Then we have Devora, which is the insect queen. She has Brood Mother, which adds Crawler and Bug Blast. Swarm Queen that adds Vortex, Swarm, and Whips Grenade, and Venomous, which adds Bug Burst and Poister, base attacks based off the poison and stuff like that. So I'm guessing it's like dots over time, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, but and we're gonna move on to Casey Cage. She has Hollywood. I guess that's from my dad, right? That adds Air Akimbo and Nutcracker. Ooh, that's not gonna be pretty fun to see. And then we have Brawler, which adds like Air Power Slam and Takedown, and Special Ops, which adds Air Assault and the American Way. So I'm guessing that's all from my mom and stuff like that. You know, probably some stuff from Jax, or maybe some stuff from Striker. Who knows? Anyway, so also some of the stuff that we did see in the game that was confirmed was the run meter, and you can do that by holding the button and your run. I mean not hold the button, but holding direction your run. And this is a stamina gauge, so it's not an unlimited run. So it's I guess more of a type of kind of like Ultimate Mortal Kombat. When you did have the run button, you would able to do a combos into the combo meter, or the stamina gauge ran out. So that's pretty awesome. Then of course you have the returning X-ray moves, enhanced move, and combo breaker moves. Of course you have those return to the game as well. And the interactables work totally different from Injustice. They more or less are used to like help the character mobility in the game. So like we see in some of the video that you'll see Scorpion bouncing off like the board, or they're swinging off the chain and you have few interactables where like, hey, this like on the Cove stage, there's like bodies that come out. You can grab the bodies and toss them, but then like not always like interactables, like how Injustice was a more interactable based type game as well. So yeah, that's crazy, man. I mean, just thinking about the stuff that you can do with each character, each build, there's gonna be like so much different like meta game, mind games, and stuff like that. You know, this is gonna be crazy. You'll no longer have to have like a main and a secondary main in the game, you know. So yeah, lots to explore, lots to get into as far as each character goes, and that's just freaking awesome. For a game like that to be like totally in depth, I can see why it's taking at least to 2015 before the game comes out. Not to even talk about the story mode alone. The story mode itself is going to be pretty detailed. They do a good job in their story department. There's no other fighting game hands down that can like mess with Mortal Kombat or NetherRealm when it comes to doing a story mode in a game, periodly, you know. So as we get more information about the game, we'll continue talking about it, you know. And I hope y'all enjoy this commentary, man. I hope it hasn't been too long and I ain't rambling your ears a little too much, you know what I'm saying. But until next time, it's your boy, I'm Nomad, and I'm out. Soft Cat win this thing.